Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we're going to be taking a look at my setup for the summer of 2018. I just finished redoing the setup and cleaning it up a little bit, making it a little bit more usable and stuff like that. So this is my setup. It's in the same spot. The desks are arranged in the same way, I'm pretty sure, as my last video. They're in the back corner of the room I use as my office. So there's some storage over here, mainly just trash and boxes and stuff like that. I have a storage container right here which kind of hides the cables that are in the corner over here, which I'll show you in a minute. It's not like a huge mess, but I do have really good cable management this time around on the bottom of the desk. There are no wires laying on the bottom here. They are all in the IKEA Signum under the desk, which would be the cabling for this monitor, the middle monitor, and then this one right here. Some of it's right there and then some of it's right here. So the only stuff you actually see hanging down would be the stuff that comes from the Signum and plugs into the PC, and then a couple power wires that run over to the side there. But just looking at the desk straight on, you can't see any of that at all, really, because that storage thing blocks it, which is kind of why I put it there. It serves two purposes. It's good for storage, and it blocks out the cables. So my tripod is right here. Not on, the camera's not on the tripod just because it's easier to walk around, but when I'm filming it would be right here behind the chair, or I could sit in the chair if I'm recording a longer video or a video of like a phone or a software tutorial, something like that. So here's where everything happens. This is my desk. This is my 3-monitor setup hooked up to the PC under the desk there, which is running a GTX 1080 hybrid, which means it has a fan and it's also water cooled. And I have a Intel i9 10-core, forget the exact specs on it, but it's a 10-core processor. So that is that, 16 gigs of RAM, Asus Mark 1 X299 Tough motherboard. Basically sums it up, SSD, that is a M.2 drive. But this is my desk. This is the keyboard I'm currently using, and the mouse I'm currently using. The mouse does light up, but it is off right now because it's a wireless mouse, so it turns off after a little bit. The keyboard is the Razer, Black Widow Chroma. So Razer Black Widow Chroma for the keyboard. Sorry, I was looking for the box on the other side of my office there. There is a note case that is for sale because I don't have my note anymore. My MacBook Pro is right here, and then behind that we have the other monitor. So we have 3 Samsung monitors. The middle one I want to say is a 21.5 inch, don't quote me on that, but I want around a 21-inch curved monitor. So it is a curved monitor. These are all 1080p monitors. None of them are 4K or anything fancy like that. And then I want to say the 2 on the outside are 23 inches. The 2 on the left and the right are identical monitors. And then, like I said, the one in the middle is curved. I have the Corsair mouse mat down here, which just protects the desk from mainly the mouse moving around. It doesn't really help much with the keyboard or anything like that, but it gives me a nice surface to put stuff on. We have my headset right here, which the cable is right there. It just charges there. My Blue Yeti microphone, which I use basically when I'm streaming. Anything else I do through the headset, like game chat and stuff like that. Back on the corner there under the monitor, we have my Western Digital 4 or 5 terabyte drive. Don't remember exactly which one it is. All the stuff for my MacBook Pro, I just use Ethernet, just because, why not? I do have a power line adapter in here, which I'll get to in a second, but that just plugs it in. Basically it's the power cord and the USB dongle, which goes to the Ethernet, so I can plug it in one. Right here we have my Xbox controller, which I use when I'm playing games on my PC. I just sit it right there because it's plugged into the PC right there. And then this is the cable situation that I was talking about. Nothing too big, just a few cables, like the MacBook charger I just leave balled up on the floor right there, because if I take my MacBook somewhere, I don't want to have to undo it from the Signum and, you know, redo it when I get back. So that just basically sits right there where I can unplug it and take it on the go. Right here, this is the spot where I will be recording my videos. I haven't recorded any videos since I moved this stuff, so you guys haven't seen any videos shot right here. But in the corner, I just leave the light right there because I can turn it to my desk if I want to do something there, or I can get pretty good lighting on the table. I'm going to have to angle it up a little bit because it's going to create a little bit of a glare right there, but it's not too much of a big deal. I can adjust the brightness and stuff like that of it as well. So on the corner of the desk right here, we have my Game Capture HD, which is plugged into the PC you just saw. That basically allows me, if I want to do some streaming of working on something, I have my GoPro, which I basically use as a webcam. It plugs into HDMI there as well, so I can plug that in and stream it from my PC. Or if I want to stream from a PC or my Mac without having to stream from the actual PC I'm streaming off of, if that makes sense, I can plug that PC into there via HDMI and input it to my PC for streaming. So basically it's just an HDMI input for my computer. Over here we have my iPhone on the stand there, which I use to record videos, and that is basically it. Nothing else over there. So that's pretty much the setup right there. That's what it looks like. This has been Kyle with Techout. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to have a great day.